Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
So today I am going to be making the dramatic look because it's just over the top and so extra and I love it. So it's obviously going to involve a lot of steps and a lot of makeup because it is just so dramatic and so extra. So I'm just getting everything ready here. I have all my stuff in front of me now and I'm going to start with the concealer, and this is the high coverage one that I got from Sephora. I already had some on under my eye because I was going to go out earlier, but plans changed. Yeah, and I found out that I don't really need a lot of this because it just moves around so nicely. So I'm just going to put a little bit all over my face to help get rid of all the redness and help cover all my acne. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender and I am going to blend it all out. As you can see, like, it's really full coverage. It just covers everything. I do put it near, kind of like, I like to bring it down here on my neck, and I like to bring it up to like where my ear is, so it's all kind of like the same shade, so if I don't get any lines or any streaks. But this does work really well. Like, I actually really love this concealer. I feel like if I put primer on, it would be so much better. But I'm still waiting for my primer to, I guess, harden again. It's soft, but it just not supposed to be liquid like it is. I have it right here. I think it's mostly kind of, yeah, the oils just kind of came out of it. I don't know, it just became a mess. It's so oily. So I'm just going to leave it for a little while longer and see what happens. And in a day or two, I will see if I can use it. Until then, I won't be using primer, but you probably should. Just because it helps keep all the makeup out of your pores. See, and this is just the concealer. It'll look so much better once I put on the foundation. But so far, it's really good, and I don't really see a lot of redness anymore. Just gonna touch up what I did this morning, and then I'm going to put on the foundation in my shade, unlike the last couple of times. Because that was, again, just a huge mess, and I really should have, before buying those ones, gone to other stores to see if they had that line in my shade. Because I had bought it, I can't even remember where I bought the other one, but I went to a different store and I found my shade at a different store. So definitely should have thought about that before I just bought the one that was a little bit too dark. I'm putting a bit on my lips, so when I do the lipstick, my natural lip color won't come through, because this is going to be super dramatic. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go over top of all of this with the other concealer, just because I want to hide it a bit better. So I will be using, let's see, this one. It's from the same line as that one, as the Fit Me. And I'm just gonna put some on, just to really help make this look even more dramatic. And just really covering up everything, making sure there's no redness anywhere. Alright, now that I've done this one, I'm just going to blend it all out. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I don't really need to do a lot, but I do like to make them a little bit more defined at the top. Just move in the mirror a little bit closer, because I have it all behind my phone. There's already a huge difference between this one and this one. I'm just going to go through and do this one next. It's nice to kind of get underneath it and on top, because it's all like little hairs are there and they're really visible, and you kind of want to hide them and make your eyebrows look a lot fuller. And now that I'm done with the eyebrow gel, I'm going to go over it later on with some eyebrow mascara, but that's once I'm done everything. Especially with this next step, I just don't want to have to redo it. I'm using the powder, just because I find that it's really good and it really helps keep everything matte, because this one is the matte one, and it helps keep it in place all day, because I don't really want my foundation or my concealer to go anywhere. I just want it on my face and to stay on my face. I don't want it smearing off or anything. Alright, so now that I've done that, I am going to start off with the eyeshadow now. and then once I'm done the eyeshadow, I'll do the lipstick and the highlight, and I might do some contouring. I'm not entirely sure yet. It really just depends on how long this video ends up being and what I want to do with it. So I always start off with the lightest shade, just to make sure that the foundation or anything isn't creasing in my eyelid. And this way I can layer it a lot better and make it look a lot better, because if you layer it, it looks a lot more clean. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this darker color. These two, I'm going to kind of mix them a little bit, just to kind of get a dark color. And I'm just going to put it on a bit. I'm going to move it around so it's not as dark, because I just want, when you're doing eyeshadow, you want to have it light at first and then move on to making it darker as you go along. Because you always want to layer it so it's even and it doesn't look messy. It's best if you work on both eyes at the same time so they actually look the same. Just gonna bring it up a little bit. Alright, so now that I have them done, I'm gonna move on to a darker shade, which is this one right here. I'm just gonna put some on my brush, and I'm gonna put it in the crease a little bit, and then blend it down. This will just make the crease a lot more noticeable. Especially with the last few steps that we're going to be doing. And it will also help make my eyes look bigger and more defined, because it gives it more shadows. Which is why you always have like a lighter color here and darker, and then a little bit darker and then lighter. It just makes it look a lot bigger. And now I'm going to work on using this dark color again, right here. I'm just going to really just put it on there on the sides, and then I will be blending it out and in like this. So kind of go at an angle and I just brush it forward to the inner area of my eye, and I just blend it up like that on the side. This is what it looks like so far. I'm just going to do that on this side now, because this is going to be more dramatic. So we use the darker colors. And obviously if it doesn't become like a perfect line, just get out the beauty blender, because I do that a lot. Where I take that to the beauty blender and I just put a little bit of makeup on it, make it a more defined line. You want to bring it up, and I will be putting highlight under my eyebrows, so it won't be that bad. But that's near the end. So now I've done both eyes, and I'm going to go with the darkest color right here. It's almost black. I'm just going to put a little bit here. And then blend it up into the crease like that. Then we have like this smoky eye effect. Now if you want it to be more dramatic, you can use like colored eyeshadow, not just these, but when I'm doing a dramatic look, I like to use like gold and glitter, but sometimes I do use a lot of colored. I actually have my eyeshadow palette here that has all these colors. So you can of course use any color to get a bold look. You can use blue and it would still be bold. Just because it would be such an intense color. But I do like using gold and glitter. So I like the browny smoky eye, using like the brownish, like the brown tones and everything, just to help, because it matches the gold and it just helps make it look a lot more, I guess, nice, a lot more nice. It doesn't really make sense, but like, it just makes it look nice because it's similar shades, earthy tones. Kind of hard to think about what I'm saying when I'm trying to do my eyes like this. Alright, now I am going to go in, and I have a little bit of makeup on left for my, there we go, from earlier, and I just kind of make it look more noticeable, and then I go underneath like this to kind of get the loose stuff, and then I take a dark shade. I like to use the second last one right here, and I get just a little bit here, and I go underneath. And it helps define the bottom lash line, makes it look thicker, and it also makes your eye look bigger. Oh, this side obviously looks a lot darker, so I'm just, let's see, kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Alright. Just because I'm in such an awkward position between my phone and the mirror, I'm just trying to make sure that it's an even, it's even on both sides. No, I definitely think that that's a little bit better. Alright, now I'm going to use the gold and glitter. It's the eye art, so it has the color and the glitter on it, and I just use a little bit like that, and then I take my brush. This is why I do it like the last thing, because I usually get this brush so dirty with this. So I make sure that I'm absolutely done before I use this. And I guess if you want to like do like a cut crease before you do that, that'd be perfect too. Or you just get like a little bit of concealer and you make a cut crease and then you put stuff on it. But because I didn't put any eyeshadow in this area or like the darker ones, I don't really need to do that. Yep. And I'm going to do the other eye real quick. And this does look pretty dramatic once I have everything on, like my lipstick, this. And if you put like false eyelashes on, it will be really just over the top. Although I don't think I have any at the moment, because it's not something I usually wear. I don't know, they just kind of irritate me. I feel like they're always going to fall off when I have them on. And then I like to take what I already have down and I like to kind of blend it into the gold. Alright, yeah, see, this brush is getting pretty dirty, so I gotta wash that. Before I do that, I get this. I don't really like this wand, I guess is what it's called. I just put a little bit on each eye, and then I like to take this again and just move it around. Although I guess it kind of takes off the gold a little bit, so I can always just put some more gold on. I feel like patting it down works a lot better than smudging it around. I have this, I can't find it, but I have this other gold eyeshadow. It's like a liquid eyeshadow and I absolutely love it, but I can't find it right now. It would work a lot better than this because it's a matte, so it would just stay on no matter what. I actually find that it's kind of hard to wash off. Alright, just gonna make it a little bit more sparkly where it kind of took it off. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to put this back. And now I'm going to be working with, what was it? Yeah, so I have mascara, and this is the mascara primer. And it's white when it comes out, so it does make your eyelashes white. But it makes them a lot longer. But yeah, this is really nice. I don't use it often because sometimes mascara irritates me, especially when I wear it for long periods of time. But I can always just wash this off if it starts bothering me. But yeah, and then I'm going to go on with my actual mascara. I'm going to do a bold eyeliner. That'll be the last thing I do though. Alright. Now that I'm done all my makeup on my face and I'm done with the eyeshadow and everything, I'm going to put on the brow mascara now to help hold my eyebrows in place all day. Alright. Now that I am done with that, I'm going to do the lipstick. Which, no, actually I'm going to do highlight before I do lipstick because I'm going to be using the Golden Hour one from Sephora because I love it so much. I've been using it for a few days now since I got it. I'm going to put some on my nose because I just love having highlight all over my face. I didn't put a lot on my lips because I put a lot on my nose. So I will be moving this a bit down. Yeah, like that. I'm just like patting it on. Going a little bit up on the bridge of my nose. Alright, so I'm going to do my lipstick and it's going to be really dramatic. It's black, so this is really going to be over the top. and now all that's left is the dramatic eyeliner. Oh, I just moved the whole thing. That could have ended badly. So, I am going to try and find my okay, there is. See, I have this eyeliner that I really, really love. I think it's somewhere in this giant box that I have full of makeup. It is a giant box full of makeup. I think it's somewhere in here. So I'm just gonna really quickly. Yeah, I found it. It wasn't too far from the top because I do use it quite a bit. So it's this one, and it helps me get a really bold eyeliner look. So I'm just gonna move my phone a bit so I could get to the mirror a little bit nicer. Okay, obviously that didn't really work out. So I'm just gonna start it here because the glitter was making it really hard to do anything, and I'm also gonna put a line here. Let's see, it's about even. It's about even, so I'm good, but it is gonna be really bold, so it doesn't matter too much if it's even. I'm gonna be also wearing my glasses a lot, so if I make mistakes, it won't really be that noticeable. Alright, so the glitter is just making this not work. So using the lines I've already done, I'm just going to use the gel eyeliner, which I don't like as much because it does smudge a bit more, but it won't get slowed down by a bit of glitter. Alright, so that's one eye. And I'm really quickly just going to do the next eye. Yeah, this works a lot better than the other one. Normally the other one works better than this, but I think it's just because of the glitter that the other one doesn't really want to work. Now we can like always take this like a step further and just put a line, a really bold line like this, and just make it even more dramatic and even more noticeable. I think this eye, I did a little bit better job doing that little cut crease thing right there, but it's fine. And then we can just bring a little bit down. Yeah, so I think I am done getting some dramatic makeup. I think that this is pretty good. I feel like if I wanted it to be even more dramatic, which I could just do right now because it would be really simple and easy, I'm just going to get this one. And I am just going to use this brush because it doesn't matter if it's just a little bit dirty. I'm going to get some blue and bring it on up. This is not the only color that I will be putting on. I'm just going to make it a little bit more colorful. Okay, now I will be using this nice bright yellow. I guess it kind of turned green. I'm going to get a clean brush. Alright, so this is the brush that I guess I'll be using for a bit. It's a foundation brush, but you know, it won't get in. Alright. Well, that is perfectly fine. I will stick with the blues then. So I'm going to go to a little bit darker. I guess it's the same shade. I'm going to get like a dark purple here. In the cut crease. It's just like no transition, it's just blue and then dark purple. Alright. And then just because I can, I'm just going to really quickly coloring off. Alright. Just because I can, I'm going to take this bluey green that I really like. I'm just going to put it on underneath. Like, I just want to mess around with some colors while I'm at it. This is supposed to be dramatic. Now what I'm going to do is find, see, these are really good for like dramatic looks, metallic lipsticks. I love them so much. Okay, just looking for them. So I am looking for this. So I have this, which is a magnetic lip gloss. And I'm just going to kind of put that over top of this black. You know, I'd say that this is pretty dramatic, considering that so far I've just been doing like full coverage videos and natural makeup. This is pretty dramatic for what I would normally do. And then I guess I am going to do a little bit of contour, seeing as I have a little bit of time before my phone tells me no, I can't record anymore. So Then I do like to contour kind of my cheekbone, kind of make everything more defined. Kind of in this area, you know, like just right underneath the chin and everything, just to create the extra shadow that gives the appearance of a sharper jawline. I'm gonna do that on the other side. That was a lot right in that area. Alright, so I think I am done for today. I think I've done pretty much a pretty decent job at a really dramatic look. I don't know, I haven't really used the blueies, like the blue colors or the purple. I don't know, I think that it's a little bit off, but my mirror was behind my phone. Other than that, I think that it's pretty good. So I'll be posting this video later tonight, and I actually have a decent stand for my makeup now. I just did that this morning. I reorganized my room specifically so I can have a little corner where I could do my makeup and my videos, so that's nice. But yeah, no, I definitely think that this is a decent job at a dramatic look, considering I haven't really done anything with some of these colors before, and I haven't really done that cut crease in my life. I don't know, I just decided, hey, let's just put a line over the cut crease. So that was interesting, and I kind of like the purple shades that it kind of gives off. But no, I am living for this look. If I go by the window, it'll probably just be a lot more colorful, I guess. Yeah, see, it's kind of just getting Halloween vibes from this, which I love because I cannot wait until Halloween. I am going to post a whole video around Halloween on my costume and everything, because I just can't wait. I usually make my costumes from scratch, but I can't this year because I started too late. It usually takes like 5 or 6 months to do anything. Last year I went as Ash from League of Legends, and I had to remake the dress and everything, and it took me about 6 months to do. So I definitely have to do it way before, and it's like August now, so I definitely can't do anything like that, but I'm just hoping that this Halloween will be good, and I will post a video later on in Halloween, around Halloween, of that. But yeah, no, I'm just getting like Halloween vibes from this, and I don't really know what my next video will be about. If you guys have any suggestions, that would be great, because I don't really know. Other than that, I'm just gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me mess around with makeup and do a dramatic look.